Huntingdon College, a small college, old brick buildings, a place of learning, but some things can't be taught, some things can only be feared. The college was founded in 1854, a time of hope, a time of new beginnings. But darkness finds a home everywhere, even in places of learning. Students came and went. Generations passed, stories were told, stories of the Red Lady, a ghost, a legend, or was she? Every school has its ghost stories, tales whispered in the dark, myths passed down through generations. Huntingdon College was no different. The Red Lady, they called her, a woman in red. They say she roams the halls, but no one knew for sure. Who was she? Why was she here? The mystery remained. Some said she was a heartbroken student driven to suicide. Others claimed she was a murdered teacher seeking justice. The truth remained elusive, lost in the shadows. It began with a whisper, a fleeting glimpse of red, a chill down the spine. No one dared to believe it. At first, one night, a student was alone, studying late in the library. He saw her, a woman, dressed in red, standing in the shadows. He blinked, she was gone. Words spread like wildfire, whispers turned to nervous chatter. The legend was real. The Red Lady was no mere story. Fear gripped the campus. Sightings became more frequent. The Red Lady was no longer a fleeting shadow. She was a presence, unmistakable, terrifying. Doors slammed shut, lights flickered, objects moved, a cold spot appeared. In the hallway where she was seen, the Red Lady was angry. Students were afraid. They avoided the library. They avoided the hallways. But they couldn't avoid the terror. The Red Lady was everywhere. Section 5. Cold Whispers in the Library. The library became a place of dread. Students whispered instead of talked. They feared attracting her attention. One night, a group of students dared to enter. They needed books for a project. They tried to be brave, but the fear was palpable. They heard a whisper, a cold breath on their necks. "Get out!" The voice was low, guttural. They ran, leaving their books behind. Section 6. A canvas stained crimson. The Red Lady's reign of terror continued. Each night the haunting intensified. The fear became unbearable. A painting hung in the main hall, a portrait of the college founder. One morning the students gasped. The portrait was defaced. The founder's face was gone, replaced with a splash of red paint. Like blood, a message from the Red Lady. She was real and she was angry. Section 7. The Search for Answers. The college was in turmoil. Students wanted to leave. Faculty was scared. Something had to be done. Professors researched old records. Local historians were consulted. They needed answers. Who was the Red Lady? And what did she want? They discovered a diary belonging to a young woman, a student from the 1800s. Her name was Eliza. She had fallen in love with a professor. Section 8. A terrifying realization. Eliza's diary told a tragic tale. A forbidden love, a jealous wife, a crime of passion. The professor's wife had murdered Eliza. Eliza was buried on campus near the library where she was last seen. She had been wearing a red dress, the Red Lady. It all made sense now. They held a vigil for Eliza. They apologized for her pain. They hoped she would find peace. Section 9. The Red Lady remains. The hauntings stopped for a while. Then they began again. But something was different. The Red Lady seemed calmer. Students still reported seeing her, but she meant no harm. Perhaps she had found peace, or perhaps she was just biding her time. The Red Lady became a part of Huntingdon College, a chilling reminder of the past and a warning. Some stories never die.